G'day everybody, this is Mr. Oz video with you with another video, and this time around I'm going to be showing off my Seaquest DSV TV show collection. All these Seaquest was a sci-fi show in the 90s. Started in 1993 and finished in 1996. Basically, Seaquest is similar to Star Trek underwater, basically. About this big submarine called Seaquest. This is set in the 21st century, around about, I think it's 2018, I'm not quite sure. It's set in the near future. Mankind has colonized all the Earth. Now they're trying to start to colonize under the ocean, and now you have all these different factions and all that under the water, different territories underwater. And now it's up to the Seaquest to try to keep the peace. Keep the peace on the thing. It stars Roy Scheider as Captain Nathan Bridger. Captain Nathan Bridger, who is who designed Seaquest in the beginning, and is kind of into coming back. You know, after, if you have seen the first episode of the 2-hour pilot, you know what happened. And now the Seaquest is kind of a peacekeeping vessel. You know, more scientifics and all that. It's still a military vessel. And yes, I remember watching the show as a kid growing up. I remember watching all 3 seasons. And Seaquest, in a way, is all 3 seasons are different. Especially that originally there were only supposed to be 2 seasons, because the third season, after the second season, I think it was supposed to be cancelled, or was supposed to just finish. But for some reason, then they brought the show back, and it kind of changed a lot in the 3 seasons of the show. This is the first season. This is the ex-rental ones. I have to. One day I'll have to put them in a proper thing for it. This is I got these in 2012, so it's been quite a while. I've got these. We got all 59 episodes of the show. That's not the first season of the show. The first season was more scientific. It was more exploration under the water. It was more based. A lot of the stories were trying to be based on real science. Real science that was doing they were doing in real life at that stage, and you know that's that stage. The second season of the show really changed a lot. It really, in my opinion, in my way of thinking, it was more science fiction rather than what it was first season was. You have different characters in the show as well. This one had all 21 episodes. As I said, it was more science fiction. You had dealing with aliens and different things like that. I have to mention also it has probably the favourite character of the show was Darwin, who was the dolphin one. But I really enjoy this one. I think that's been the first episode of this season. I do remember in my memory, I've seen. As I said, second season I do enjoy as well, but it kind of went into more science fiction rather than what the first season said, as I said. And at the end of this first season, of the second season, I think the show was supposed to get cancelled, but if you have seen the last episode of the second season, you know what happened. And I do believe it was supposed to be cancelled, but for some reason I think they brought the show back. Seaquest, and it was renamed Seaquest 2032. This one you had new Captain Hudson, a tough Navy Korean man who was beset with finding the Seaquest. After a near escape from an explosive civil war of a distant planet, Seaquest returned to Earth and unaware that they have been missing for over 10 years. Now operating in a more dangerous global political world, Captain Hudson assumes control of the ship from Captain Bridger to lead the UEO against the nation of the other things. As it is, what makes Seaquest very thin is equals in Star Trek you have the Starfleet or United Federation of Planets. In this one you have the UEO, which is the United Earth Oceans Organization. This one, it was an okay season. It did really, I didn't really care for it that much. And again, it only had 13 episodes. Of course, Captain Bridger wasn't in that many episodes. And it just kind of, I don't know, it was a good season, but I didn't really like it as much as the other ones were. Overall, I do enjoy Seaquest. It's one of those shows that a lot of shows that probably a lot of people may forget about. It's just one of those things that, it's just one of those shows that you really, if you like those kinds of things. And yeah, sorry about that. But overall, I do enjoy Seaquest. As I said, one I do remember watching, especially with, Darwin the Dolphin. And as I said, if you have seen the show, please leave a comment underneath. What do you think about the show? And as a book, probably down the line, I'll probably one of those shows I want to rewatch, and may do an season by season review or episode review of that show. I know the show was also was shown out of order for some reason. Looking at the season one at the moment, the way they plan it out is for some reason they showed all of them out of order. Because according to my one I got here, which I never noticed it in a while, because the episode 3 of the show was actually Devil's Window, which wasn't showed to episode 5, and yeah, showed a lot of them out of order for some reason. I don't know why they did that. I don't think it really made it very different of the show anyway. So anyway, enough about that. As I said, if you haven't seen the show, what do you think about the show? And yes, until my next video. This is Mr. Oz Video 1985 saying bye for now, not forever, and I'll catch you somewhere down the line.